Welcome back to another episode of the Wise Mindset Guy podcast, where we explore life's challenges and how to turn them into opportunities. I'm your host, Nat Plastino, and today we're diving into the topic of adversity and how it can be a pathway to growth and success. Adversity is something we all face at some point in our lives. It can be either a setback at work, a personal loss, or a health crisis. Adversity has a way of knocking us down. But what if I told you that adversity could also be a catalyst for positive change? Let's start by reframing how we think about adversity. Instead of viewing it as a roadblock, let's see it as an opportunity for growth. When we're faced with challenges, we're forced to adapt, to learn new skills, and to develop resilience. In essence, adversity pushes us out of our comfort zones and helps us reach our full potential. Now, I take a story, of an actor. The name is Sylvester Stallone. I may have mentioned this before on another episode, but he was a guy that, he was an action star. He did great movies in the 80s and so forth, and then also still successful today. But he didn't come from a great background. He grew up in very difficult situations, difficult neighborhood in New York City, and when he got older, he wanted to become an actor. But wherever he went, they told him he couldn't become an actor. He went to hundreds and hundreds of agencies, wanting to get an agent, so that he could become an actor, and they all said no. I think he mentioned before that he went to at least 1,000 agencies. All said no. So did he actually take that as a roadblock? No, he actually said to himself, I'm going to learn to get better. So what he did was he went to the movies. He would take a tape recorder with him. He would record dialogue at the movies, and then he would actually start to write scripts. When he started learning how to write scripts, he started getting better at it. He spent a lot of time doing it, learning how to do it, and so forth. And then he started to pitch those scripts to people, to agencies, or to, of course, to movie producers. In the beginning, of course, it wasn't easy, but he finally got that break, and then, of course, the rest is history. Now, if you look at that situation, you would say, well, despite facing numerous setbacks early in his career, he persevered and ultimately found success. His story really serves as a reminder that adversity is not the end of the road, but rather a detour on the path to greatness. So how can we, harness the power of adversity in our own lives? One way is to embrace a growth mindset. Instead of dwelling on the negatives, focus on what you can learn from the experience and how you can use it to your advantage. Another strategy is to seek support from others, whether it's friends, family, or a mentor. Having a strong support system can help you navigate through tough times and emerge stronger on the other side. Finally, remember that practicing self-care, take care of your physical and mental well-being, is crucial during times of adversity. Make sure to prioritize activities that bring you joy and help you recharge. Now, I know in my own situation, I found that, just the idea of making this podcast, I had to go through adversity. I have an episode about that as well. But I get back to when I say to you that I didn't believe that I had the voice to do a podcast. And so it became a roadblock. I didn't believe that I had the writing skills to write a blog, but I didn't use that as a roadblock. I said to myself in the beginning, it was difficult. I had the roadblock in front of me, but I said I would take resilience and learn as I go and then see what happens. I'm still in the learning process, and it's still a long road ahead. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to be a success or not. It doesn't matter. I still want to see where it goes. And hopefully it does. I mean, it's always possible. Anything can happen. You listening today can hear this, are able to do whatever you want. You just have to put your mind to it. And hopefully you get there. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to leave you with this thought. Adversity is not the enemy. It's a teacher. I'm going to say that again because it's very important. Adversity is not the enemy. It is a teacher. By embracing the challenges that come our way, we can unlock our full potential and achieve our goals. Thanks for tuning into the Wise Mindset Guy podcast. If you like this episode, please share with a friend, family member, or colleague in need. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And if you like this episode, please hit subscribe. I would also greatly, greatly appreciate it. Until next time, stay resilient and keep pushing forward.